Khadija, and I'm going to be teaching today's class, and I would like for each one of you to simply introduce your names and if you've practiced yoga before, and I would really like to know if any one of you has any injury that you're concerned about or would like me to know about. Alright, so first of all, I would find us in so I would like to share a small story of mine. So a few months ago, I was practicing yoga, and I had a lot of things going on in my mind, and I had a lot to take on. So at that time, there was this peak pose that I really wanted to get into, to prove to myself and to others that I'm capable, I do great things, and I'm capable of achieving this pose and that pose, and that led me to injuring my hamstring. And it was a really bad injury because I tore my hamstring from like where the sit bone is. So it's been a journey of healing, because it was not just the physical healing, it was a lot of things. And at that time, I did not know it was my ego driving me into the pose. I did not listen to my body. I did not listen to how I was feeling. I took just the superficial aspect of my practice, and I really wanted to push myself and my capabilities, regardless if I was ready at that day to achieve the pose or not. When I sat with myself, I realized that it was just me trying to prove things for myself and to others, and I wasn't patient with myself. So I just learned to accept my physical capabilities to start off, obviously, and to just listen to what your body's telling you, and listening to your body and to yourself is going to be the intention of this class. And feel free if you have any other intention that you would want to set for this class, but the theme is as simple as listening to your physical body, mental, emotional body, and everything. Alright? So we will begin in child's pose. I want you to open your knees as wide as the mat, push your hips back, place your arms right in front of you, and keep sliding until you sink down. Have a few breaths here. Inhale and feel the sensations in your body. Inhale from the nose and exhale from your mouth. If this feels too much, you can bring your knees together and push back and get into the child's pose. Maybe you would want to place your arms next to you and maybe placing your head on a block. Whatever feels good at your body, in your body. And I want you to breathe here for a few moments. Feel the sensations in your body, and with every breath that you inhale, I want you to feel the inhalation. Know that you're inhaling, and as you exhale, know that you're exhaling. Inhale and feel the breath flowing into your pelvic floor. Feel the breath in your hips. Inhale and feel your breath flowing through your shoulders and arms right in front of you. Breathe into every aspect of your body. And from here, get up and push forward into a tabletop position, placing both your knees below your hips, as wide as your hips, and your hands as wide as your shoulders beneath them. So from here, we'll go into a cat-cow kind of movement. So inhale and exhale, pushing down the ground. Inhale, look up, arch your back, and as you exhale, push your shoulders up, round your spine, exhale. Inhale, arch your back, look up, and exhale. Push the ground away and round your spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more round. Inhale. Push hard, push the ground away, round your spine, feet in your upper back. Exhale. And from here, I want you to round your toes, push back into them, lift your butt up, push it back. Make sure you're activating your shoulders, getting into a downward facing dog. And you can just, paddle your legs and your feet into this pose, as this is going to be our first downward facing dog. Maintaining your breathing. So inhale and exhale. As slow as you would like, stay at your pace. There is no need to rush or just blindly following my cueing. At the end, it's your body and you want to be in it. So breathe at your own pace. 2 more rounds of breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, push your body forward into a plank, activating your shoulders, rounding your upper spine, engaging your core, making sure your toes are supporting your legs. Push back the ground and inhale and exhale. Engaging your legs, engaging your core, your abs, your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more round. Inhale and exhale. Push back into a downward facing dog. And from here, lift your your right leg up and place it right in front of you into a lunge preparation. So I want you to be here in lunge, activating your back. And from here, place both your hands on the ground, get back, lower down into a chaturanga. Inhale, place your arms next to you, and exhale, lift up into a cobra. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift up and exhale. From here, push down into a a downward facing dog, lifting the left leg and place it right in front of you. You might need blocks, you might not, but we're here in lunge preparation, just rounding your spine, being in a lunge preparation. Bring your leg back, lower down into a chaturanga, whether your knees are lowered, chest and chin, or just simply lower down into a chaturanga. From here, we'll do 3 rounds of cobra, soft cobra. So inhale, exhale, lift up, tuck your chin in, round your shoulders to the back, and exhale. You may place both your hands next to your chest, round your shoulders to the back, tuck in your chin, and as you exhale, lift up. Inhale one more time, around your shoulders, tuck in your chin, lift up as you exhale. One more time, hovering the fingers and the hands. So inhale, round your shoulders, tuck in the chin, exhale, lift up and lower down. And from here, I want you to get back into a downward facing dog. Empty your breath, hop or step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Inhale, lift up, and exhale. Inhale, rise your arms, and exhale, lower down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, broaden your chest, lift up, upward dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, broaden your chest, lift up, open up your chest, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, broaden your chest, open it up. Push yourself forward. As you exhale, move to downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands at heart center. Having our hearts at heart center, we would repeat. We have performed Sun A doing the lunges. I interpreted the lunges in them. So now we're gonna do Sun B's, which are slightly different, but we'll add from here. I would like you to inhale and exhale into chair pose. Making sure your back is as straight as possible. Bending your knees and sinking down as much as you can. You can have your hands up on your hips or at heart center, or whichever pose you would like to have your hands in. Inhale, and as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look up to the top of the mat, empty your breath, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push your left leg to the back, rise into a high lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, frame your foot, place your hands on the ground, push down into a chaturanga. Push up into an upward dog. Inhale, exhale. Push back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, and as you exhale, try to stare at your navel so that you are getting deeper into the pose. Push back your hips. Try to engage your shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees. Look at the top of the mat. Exhale, empty your breath. Step or hop at the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Plant your hands on the ground. Get your left foot to the back, right foot to the top of to the back of the mat. Rise up into a lunge. You can have your palms at your heart, raised up, behind your back, whichever feels good to your body today. Inhale. Exhale, frame your foot, place your palms on the ground. Chaturanga. Inhale, broaden your chest, open up. Upward dog. As you exhale, push back into a downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, stare at your navel. Inhale, bend your knees, stare at the top of the mat, empty your breath, step or hop to the top. Inhale, chair pose. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Stand up, rise up, exhale, place your palms at your heart. Inhale, 2 more rounds. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. You can lower your knees and get down, get low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale, frame your foot back into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, activate your shoulders, stare at your navel, push back into your downward dog as much as you can. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Place it between your palms, rise up into a high lunge. Inhale and exhale. Forward. Frame your foot. Push your front leg back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Open up your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Bend your knees, step or hop to the top of the mat as you empty your breath. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, rise up. Place your palms at your heart. Samasthiti. Inhale one more time. Chair pose. Place your palms at your heart. One more breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, high lunge. Make sure your hips are facing forward. Your foot and the back toes are trying to push so that you can feel your inner thighs and front hamstring pulling towards each other, activating them. Exhale, frame your foot, push back into a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, high lunge. Making sure your hips are facing forward, pulling your legs towards each other as you get into the pose. Inhale and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, stare at the top of the mat, step or hop as you empty your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. One more round. Engage your inner thighs, and if you feel the need or if you feel that you're unable to engage your inner thighs, you may place a block between your legs and squeeze it. It will give you more stability in the pose and more activation at your. So I'm having it here. You can have it between, like, in the middle of your inner thighs. You may have another block right in front of you or at the top that you would make sure that you're engaged. All right? And from here, you're going to twist from here, you're going to twist your torso to the right. Placing your tricep on your right knee, pushing back, open up the chest, push your shoulders away. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, maintain your openness of your chest and twist of your spine. Inhale and exhale. From here, slowly drop the block if you have it between your thighs. And get back with your left leg to the back into a lunge, in a twisted lunge. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, rise up. Open up your legs into a warrior two. So into warrior two, I want you to engage your core. Don't flare. I'll demonstrate it on the side. Alright, I don't want you to flare your ribs. Just tuck them in, bite your ribs a little bit, and make sure your inner thighs are engaged. You're targeting the muscle over here, opening up your knees. Don't let them sink in. I want them open so that you can feel the activation in your quads and your hamstrings and inner thighs. Maintaining your warrior two here. One more breath. As you exhale, I want you to reverse your warrior. Open up your chest as much as you want and as much as you're able to. With every exhale, you may deepen in the pose. So inhale, exhale, sink in, round, look up. Inhale, sink more. One more breath. And from here, I want you to get back, straighten your front leg without hyperextending it. So I have a hyperextension if this is how my leg would look like. So we want to avoid any hyperextension when performing this pose. We'll get into 45 degrees at the back knee, back foot. Bending the front, slowly getting it straight without hyperextending, and trying to have our hips face forward and bend. So the point is to touch the ground as much as we can, reach our nose to our shins, but this is if this is inaccessible, like in my body where I am here today, we place a block. So from here, make sure your stance is wide, right? So from here, we'll bend forward. Open up. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And from here, we'll try to place our hands on a block or on the ground. Let's assume we're placing the foot in the middle of the mat. We want our hands to be slightly to the side and to the top corner of the mat so that we can create space between our hip and shoulder. So I'll show you now. Assuming this is where my hand is, I'm placing the block 2 feet away to the front and 2 feet to the side. So I'm having the corner that's suitable with my body so that I can come into a half moon. Don't hyperextend your lower leg. Try as much as possible to not flaring your ribs, tucking it in, engaging your core, lifting up and breathing for 5, 3, 2, 1. From here, close down, placing the block or without, bending the front knee and walking as much as you can to the front and lifting up the left leg, coming into a standing split, engaging your core, squaring your hips, flexing the toes while breathing here. Try as much as you can to lift up. Inhale and exhale. If you feel more comfortable, you may get closer to your front leg so that you can deepen your half split. As you exhale, lower your left leg down into a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, Tadasana. Repeating the same flow on the other side. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, place your palms at your chest or at your heart. Again, I use blocks to make sure I'm engaging my inner thighs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, twisting the torso, lowering our hips, opening up the chest, making sure we're engaging the core, opening the shoulders to the back, pushing back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. As we exhale, we drop down the block or remove it slowly, lifting up, shifting the weight on the left leg, lifting up our right foot, placing it up on the back of the mat to come into a high lunge, twisted high lunge. Keep pushing, pushing, opening up your chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, opening up to a warrior two. Again, not flaring the ribs, biting the ribs in, engaging the core, opening up the knees, making sure it's not sinking in. We want it to be open. Having the back foot at 90 degrees and breathing in. Inhale, sink as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale, sink in as you exhale. Inhale, look up and exhale. Inhale and exhale, coming into a triangle here. So the back foot is at 45 degrees. We're trying to straighten the front leg without hyperextending. But again, the goal is to open up to the sides, but we don't want to hyperextend our hamstring. Oh, sorry, we don't want to hyperextend our knees. So we try to lower the If it's accessible to you, you may touch the ground. See, it was not accessible to me on the other side. However, it is accessible on this side of my body. So inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift up, place your block or even your hands, whatever is more suitable to you, to come into a half moon. So from here we'll place our foot in the middle of the mat. Again, you may use this trick or you may not, whatever is suitable to you. So I just place it 2 blocks to the front, to like 2 feet to the front, 2 feet to the outer side of my leg, and then come into the pose. So we're trying to find first our stability here, but remember, stability is when you engage the core, you may flex the foot, you may bend the knee as much as your body needs to lift up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep engaging your core and your TFL, your outer leg, your abductors. Inhale and exhale. From here, we'll try to get into a half splits. So squaring the front of the body facing the top of the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. See, this part of my body is more able to get into the pose more than the other side, so it's okay if your body is not balanced in its own way today. Inhale, exhale, lowering both knees and feet on the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Tadasana. So we've been working our way up to reach this peak pose. I personally call it standing compass. So there are several ways to get into this pose. All right, let me grab a strap. All right. So you may or may not need this strap. So there are several ways where you can get into this pose. First of all, I want you to watch me first while I demonstrate before performing the pose. The first variation of this pose is actually lifting up your. Let me give you my side view. I want you to lift up your right leg, flexing the toes. I would do this, all right, and then grabbing your big toe with your peace fingers. So this is the first variation of this pose, trying to balance on one feet. So you may shift your weight on this side, lifting up your right leg. You may open up your hands, palms up, facing to the front of the room, facing down, placing it on your hip. It does not matter as long as you are balanced in this pose. All right, if this feels easy to you, you may open up to the side. However, this is not accessible to me, so I'm trying to demonstrate it for you and test how your body is responding to this practice. So you try to open up your leg and straighten as much as you can without hyperextending. Again, I repeat, without hyperextending. Even though we've warmed up, we do not want to hurt any of our leg muscles. All right, so open up. If this feels comfortable to you and you're balanced here with your legs almost straight, you may lift it all the way up and try to get into the pose. Again, listen to your body. see whether it is hard or not for your body to get into that pose today. Another way of doing it is opening up in front of you. So lifting up the same way. This is the first variation. Second variation to me that I think is accessible in this pose as well is straightening the foot right in front of you. Alright? Then opening up to the side. So I'll repeat from the side. Alright? I'm wobbly. Oh, and remember, this is very human to be wobbly and to fall down and stand up, but please notice the way you treat yourself when you are not in shape or whatever you have in mind. So if you fall down, it's okay, it's human to fall down and stand up again and try again. So no judgments on your body. Inhale. As you exhale, straightening the front foot and then opening to the side. This may be accessible to you more. So this could be the second variation with it on your side or in front of you. And then the third variation is actually lifting leg and hand up. Alright? So I would like you to test your own thing. Oh, it's the strap. So you could place the strap around your sole, the soles of your foot, the sole of your foot. It could give you more accessibility to the pose. Remember, don't hyperextend. Again, I repeat. So first of all, inhale and exhale as you straighten. So let me show you from the side. Inhale and exhale. This could be where your body is today. Alright? So you may try it now. And I'll try doing it on the other side of my body. Alright? Inhale, shifting my weight to the right side, lifting up my front toe, my left leg, grabbing on my big toe with my peace fingers, standing here as a first variation. As a second variation, I may open up to the side, or I may use the strap to make it more accessible to me. And from here, try to lift up as much as I can to get into the full variation of the pose. Whatever variation you've reached, try to have at least one breath. We want to create this muscle memory trick. So you know how practicing gets you to where you want. So we want to try to create muscle memory to tell your body that it was safe at once being in this pose, and then coming out. You might try again, but don't push yourself beyond your limits, alright? So if we're done here, we'll get back to a cool down practice. I would like to start with pigeon pose. So have your right leg in front of you, bent into a 90 degrees or like 45, with your left leg behind you. You want to release the pelvic area and the hips. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If this is easy for you, you may lower down or maybe slide your hands right in front of you. Take as much time as you want. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lifting up, switching sides. notice that this side of your body might feel different than the other one. You may inhale here until you're comfortable enough to lower down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower down on your forearms, or maybe slide your hands right in front of you or to the sides. Whatever is more comfortable to you. Slowly lifting up. Have one more breath here. Round your toes, lift your knees up, bring both toes again, meeting each other and walking all the way to the top of the mat. Forward fold here, have your breaths. Open up your feet as wide as the mat. Slowly lower down. You may come into a malasana or a yogi squat for hips releasing. You may place a block beneath your butt. Open up. At your own pace, twist both knees to the left side and lowering your hands back, sliding them to release your front part of your hips. Breathe in and breathe out. 3 more breaths here at your own pace. And when you're ready, come back to the middle and twist it to the opposite side. Remember, breathe at your own pace as long as your body needs. Close your eyes, feel the sensations. After all the energy that we've built, it has flew throughout our bodies. Feel how it feels like in your toes, in your whole body. And slowly appreciating this energy in your body after you have welcomed it, after you've embodied it. Appreciate as it goes and leaves your body, or actually as it settles in. Coming back to the center, we'll meet on our backs, bending both knees and coming into a supine twist. So placing your right arm right out and right on your side, twisting our spine, our knees are bent to the left side. Inhale and exhale for 3 breaths. Inhale back to the center and twist to the other side. So left arm out, both knees to the right side, and breathe. Inhale, come to the center, open up to a happy baby. Open up and close as your body desires, releasing any tension or any unfinished business. Our final destination is Shavasana. So if your body is calling for any pose that could release your body, feel free to listen. Otherwise, we're meeting on our backs, maybe on our sides, your favorite side, whether it's the right or the left. We could even meet on our bellies, or we could be on our backs, placing a pillow beneath our knees, beneath our lower back, maybe cover up, maybe having an eye pillow, whatever you're required to fully relax. So in your Shavasana, I want you to really withdraw your senses to your inner body, feeling the energy flowing in your body, relaxing it. Relax your toes, relax the soles of your feet, the top of your feet, moving up to your shins, your calves, being easy on them. Relax your knees and your thighs, fully relaxing your hips. It's okay, let go of any tension. Remember that you're safe here, you're safe in your body. Releasing your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. Releasing your chest. Relaxing your shoulders down. Create some sweet space between your ears and shoulders. It's okay. Relax your neck. Relax your face, your palms, your tongue. Relax your forehead. Relax and dive deep. Focus on your breath and move your awareness where the breath flows in your body. There is no need to rush. I'm here to guide you out of Shavasana. I'm here to guide you out when it's over. So there is no need to worry of the time. I'll be guiding you out. Bringing your awareness back to your body, I want you to slowly move your toes, create some movement in your body. You may move your fingers, moving up to your feet and palms, then slowly stretching your arms and legs, taking your hands above your head, stretching your full body, creating and getting back in motion. And when you're ready, I want you to flip on your right side, curl up, and come into a seated position at your own pace. From here, I want you to place your hands at your heart. I would love to thank you for sharing your practice with me today. The light and love in me bows down to the light and love in you. Namaste. Thank you. And if you have any questions, feel free